I'm back with a great idea of how to reprogram our subconscious mind. So, again, we went from delta, theta, and alpha brain wave frequencies. And as we know, delta is deep sleep, theta is light sleep, and alpha is daydreaming and light meditation. So the way that you can reprogram your subconscious mind, like for example, if you had parents that were always arguing, you might have had a father that cheated, lied, manipulated, narcissistic parents, a mother that was alcoholic or anything like that. And then later on in life, you start seeing those things within yourself, like either having some form of addiction, or if you have abandonment issues. For example, I will give you a great story about myself during this period. So, from 0 to 2 years of age, when my brain was at Delta, I when my mom was pregnant, there was revolutions going on in the Dominican Republic, and my dad used to work for the president. He had a job that required consulting with the president, sometimes like late at night in secret areas and stuff like that. Anyway, my mom was always on edge. My dad, being a young man with power. He used to drive around with about 4 bodyguards, and he had a lot of money, so connections with the president, that's power. So he had a lot of women. So my mom was super stressed. And while she was pregnant, she did have a lot of support from family. My father was very favored. When she gave birth, they said that I had the crib, my cradle, and pretty much mostly of the things that I owned were purchased by the president. And she couldn't even walk around her room, so she was very cherished, and was given a lot while she was pregnant and when she gave birth. So she had a really nice, time through my pregnancy. But shortly after she gave birth, my father went against the president, and then he had to flee the Dominican Republic because he could have died, and he ended up in New York. So she was sent for to come to join him in New York when right soon after my first birthday. That right there causes abandonment issues because a baby doesn't know your mom and dad are no longer next to you while you're sleeping. Your aunts, your uncles, and your grandparents are there, and your cousins, but not your parents. And that right there causes abandonment issues, if you believe it or not. So later on in life, I would date men who were emotionally unavailable and would end up breaking up with me, leaving me, or I would have to leave them because I always felt like I wasn't enough and all that stuff. So along with that came a lot of other things that I will share later on. But the important thing is, one thing that I know that it can be done is positive affirmations. And in our brain, we have something called the reticular activation system. Um, I'm going to blow your mind out with when it comes to these types of words, but I'm going to make it very simple for you to understand. Like I mentioned, the way the frequencies of the brain works. I will also explain the the way the brain works in the parts of the brain that are the most important parts for you to kind of know how to breathe air into it and health into those parts. Because remember, you need to know your organs and need to know where are they located, what they look like, in order for you to meditate on them and bring them back to health. Because that is something that I will also share and teach you. But the first thing that I want to share with you is sleep headphones at night. with positive affirmations. On YouTube, they have tons of videos that are for reprogramming the subconscious mind. One of them that I highly recommend is by Dr. Wayne Dyer. He was a great philosopher. He's passed on. He has great books on meditating. I believe he was Catholic, so he teaches so many amazing things that I'm looking forward to sharing with everyone. But these sleep headphones I use at night, and I usually get one of Dr. Wayne Dyer's reprogramming of the subconscious mind, and listen to it for like 3 hours while I'm sleeping and while I go into those frequencies. I also listen to the Hawaiian prayer meditation that is the Ho'oponopono. It is old Hawaiian method of apology and forgiveness. It's a practice that has been used by many families, and it has healed so many all over the world, not just Hawaii. And you can also find amazing information about that. And I will also share stories that I had shared with my clients about the Ho'oponopono. They put it into practice and they had miracles to report. I put it into practice and I've always had great results. So I'm looking forward to sharing with that. So the Ho'oponopono, they have a night meditation that can help with reprogramming the subconscious mind. You could listen to that. There's also, beside the Ho'oponopono, I also do positive affirmations. And if you are religious and you believe in God, any religion of your type, you can also go and Google specific positive affirmations from the Bible, or positive affirmation from Buddha, or positive affirmation from whatever religion, belief, or even just regular positive affirmations. There's so many recordings that go on a loop, and you can listen to it at night. You can also make your own, because if you know what is your situation that you need to reprogram your subconscious mind, whether if it's for addiction, for example, if it is something that you feel that you're not beautiful enough, so you put you are loved, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are an amazing person, you are kind, you are generous. Whatever it is that you want to repeat, in the background you can have the sounds of the rain or whatever appeals to you, because we are all different. And each one of us was raised in a different cultural beliefs, so our voices might not appeal to anyone or everyone. There are some voices that have an accent, and when a person listens to that person's voice, they're like, I don't like his voice, or I don't like her voice. So you switch and you find that voice, that sound, that musical tone that helps you and makes you feel like, oh, I like this. And then that you will help you start healing and feeling better about yourself. I have been doing it for months. It is recommended to do it pretty much for the rest of your life if you can, because it does relax you. Sounds of water, of waves, or the ocean, the rain. Even like there are so many healing sounds, because if you go to like yoga studios, they have something called healing sounds that they people come in and they have the bowl, the sound bowl, and they can do like the sound bowl, and that particular sound is sent out. It's usually by a master who knows how to create the sound, and they put their energy of healing in these sounds. And when the sounds comes out, it just you just feel it from the tip of your toes all the way to the top of your head. I know that I have received great healing from those sounds, and those sounds are also recorded on YouTube. You can, if they appeal to you, you can listen to those. And I have also, there's the sleep headphones are the best ones to order, because with regular Apple headphones or regular headphones, you can have an accident and it could get stuck inside your ear. So sleep headphones are designed specifically for sleep. So you should also check with your doctor, because there are people who have epileptic attacks, and I heard that people who suffer with epileptic attacks should not sleep with headphones inside of their ears, because something the sounds do to them. So this is another design that I ordered. These are both on Amazon. I haven't given this one a try just yet because my ears are so tiny that these pop out, but I am going to give it a try just to see how I can recommend it. But this one works fine for me. The only thing is that it does roll around in my head like while I'm sleeping, but it's really soft and I just need really like one. And as long as I adjust one to my ear and I lay it right on it because I sleep on my side, I'm good and I can really listen to it. To be honest with you, sometimes I fall asleep with my regular Apple on one in just one ear because I stay just on one side and I don't ever hurt myself. But I don't recommend it. Don't come trying to sue me. I'm telling you, this is definitely not something I recommend. I recommend sleep headphones that would be safe. You can also just before I bought the headphones, I used to just listen to it on the side of my bed with my uh, my phone, and there has been many times where I have left like the YouTube channel open and listened to it on my regular television. You can also listen to it on your computer. But the more you do it at night, the more you listen to these sounds and you feel the healing, and it starts to program and inject during these types of frequencies. In the morning, I always feel more peace. I feel sometimes more energy, happier, and but I have a funny story about these headphones, which is something that also made me a much more stronger individual. Because before I was always like trying to be a people pleaser. I would feel bad for people. I would always like, oh, okay, let me do this for you. Oh my God, okay, let me do that for you. But now I've become a lot more assertive. Look at how I am here. I'm recording. I am excited about being here. It just made me. I'm still who I am. I'm still a kind, good person, but I have boundaries. I am following my beat to my drum. I like Dr. Wayne Dyer said, I'm not dying with my music in me. I am going to speak my truth, share some incredible stories. I hope that this one about the subconscious mind really moves you and motivates you to try it out and do the research. I mean, do the scientific research, talk to your doctor, see if this is really real, and I'm looking forward to hopefully finding out that this type of healing of the reprogramming of the subconscious mind has truly helped. But